Hello, Namaste. Good morning, students. I am Vasant Kumar Nitte from Nitte, Karkala Taluka and Udupi district. I have done my MSc in Mathematics, B.Ed and M.Ed. I am the Himalaya Wood Badge holder in Scouts and Guides, Karnataka, India. I have got around 23 years of teaching experience. My subjects are Mathematics, Science and English. Today, I am going to conduct the orientation class for the SSLC students. Now you are very much eager to write your SSLC examination. You do the revision at home. You know the present situation. You have been given the holidays to study at home. The reason is different. COVID-19, where you are not supposed to come out of your residence. You are supposed to stay along with your parents. So along with that, you will have to do your regular revision. Your respected teachers have taught you all the subjects. Portion was completed in fact in the month of December 2019, and later on revision was done in the school. But unfortunately, your examination has been postponed now. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಸಂಶಯ ಇರುವ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಉಂಟಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಅವರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ನಾವು. ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರೆಯುವುದು ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ. Now, of course, you are staying along with your parents at home. You get the blessings of your parents every day at home. Now your parents are nothing but your teachers now at home. They give the guidelines, you listen to them, you follow their instructions and you do the regular study. Let me give you some of the information which are very much essential for your studies. Already your teachers have guided you a lot. With great respect, I congratulate your teachers for struggling to give you the good education. Now remember, you are at the crucial period because now you are in SSLC class. I have got the experience of teaching the SSLC students for the last 23 years. Most of my students, every year, they score out of out mark in mathematics, science and also in sometimes in English. The scoring the highest mark in every subject is not difficult. Actually it is easy. According to my knowledge, according to my experience, no student is dull. Everybody has got the caliber to score the highest marks. Now today in my session we are going to have some general discussions. Now your teachers might have told you how to study, where to study, when to study. You might have already completed your revision, but there may be some students you might have not covered the entire portion, entire revision you might have not done. But remember, you need not worry about for the same reason. Now still there is a time. As per the order of the government, till the end of this April, you will not be writing any examination. But remember, in the month of May, from first week itself, you may be asked to write the SSLC examination. Further, it may not be extended. Now, look at here. Before you go to discuss about your studies, I would like to forward one example. We have got so many eminent personalities in front of us. Let me quote one example. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. or it may be Swami Vivekananda, or it may be Mother Teresa. We always remember their name. Why is it so? It is because of their sacrifice. It is because of their sincerity. It is because of their dedication. If they have not possessed their sincerity, today we would have not remembered. For example, yesterday we have celebrated the birthday of Ambedkar. ನಾವು ಅಂಬೇಡ್ಕರ್ ಅವರ ಜನ್ಮದಿನವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆಚರಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಮರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಮರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ? If you want to do any sort of great adventure, what exactly you require? That is very, very important point to be noted. For that reason, in the beginning itself in my session, I said very clearly that mark is not the final issue or parameter to be tested our caliber or ability or our sincerity. Remember, more than mark, we need to give respect to our elders. For example, today you stay along with your parents. You are not permitted to go out of your home. Then how do you spend your 24 hours at home? It's quite difficult. Earlier you used to come to school. You used to mingle with your classmates, and also you used to discuss with your teachers. You used to collect guidelines from your teachers. Now, who is the role model for you all at home? Your parents. Mother is everything. Father is everything. When you go to give respect to your parents, or the elders, you achieve everything in your life, without which it is not at all possible to achieve our goals. Now, let me quote one more example. Now, first of all, I have already quoted the examples of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekananda, or it may be Mother Teresa. They are remembered even today. Tomorrow also they will be remembered. Many years they will be remembered. Their names cannot be erased by anyone at any cost. Similarly, let me give a beautiful example of Mangalore, Dakshina Kannada. Recently, one of the great personality has been awarded with the Padma Shri award. You may be knowing it now. That is Mr. Harekala Hajaba. An ordinary person. He is famous for his simplicity. He stays in the bus stand of Mangalore. ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಮಾರಿಕೊಂಡು ಜೀವನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಹಾನ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಮಾರುವವರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೀಸನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಆರೆಂಜ್ or from the donors he might have collected some sort of fund, he has started one beautiful Kannada medium standard school. ಹರೆಕಾಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರವೇ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು. ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತು? ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವೇನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಬೆಳೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಲ್ಲ. ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುಣಗಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಂಡೋಗ್ತವೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಡ್ವೆಂಚರ್? ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ, ಅವ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಡವ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅವನಿಗೆ, ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಗೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ದುಡಿತೇ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅವರು ನಿಸ್ವಾರ್ಥಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೌದು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ, ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು SLC ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ವಿಚಾರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ದಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್, without which it is not possible. I want to quote one more example. Let me come to the answer afterwards. You might have heard about Gautama Buddha. ಬೋಧಿ ವೃಕ್ಷದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಅವರು ತಪಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ತಪಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಆಯಿತು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯ ಆಗಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು? ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶ್ರಮ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಅವರೇನು ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಏಕಾಗ್ರತೆ ಇತ್ತು ಎಂಬ ವಿಚಾರ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Concentration if you have, you can achieve anything in your life. Thank you. Banana. Dear students, let me focus on the same word called concentration. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏಕಾಗ್ರತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಏಕಾಗ್ರತೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ಹರೇಕಳ ಹಾಜಬ್ಬ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮದರ್ ತೆರೇಸಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ APJ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ಕಲಾಂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ತಿರದವರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹಿರಿಯರಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಹರೇಕಳ ಹಾಜಬ್ಬರವರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ತವ್ರೆ. ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು, ಸಿನ್ಸಿಯರಿಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ ಯಾವುದಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್. Now let me come to the point here. Just look at the board here. You will find the home timetable. You can prepare at home in a sheet of paper and you can paste it on the wall with the kind permission of your parents. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಬೋರ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಪ್ಪ, ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ we are going to sacrifice something for our nation. You know it very well the reason. Now you just prepare on home timetable and you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock you read English. I say this one because normally psychologists they say, ಮನಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಜ್ಞರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆವಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಇನ್ನು ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂದಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ನಂತರ ಓದ್ಬೋದು. ಈಗ ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರೀಶಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. 5 to 6 o'clock you read English. Before that I want to remind you, if you want to do prayer you can do it in the early morning itself, before 5 o'clock or at 5 o'clock. Once you complete your routine work and prayer, then you can come to study. But before that I want to give you 2 hints. One hint is that early morning, as soon as you wake up from your bed, you have 2 or 3 glasses of warm water. That is good for your health, number 1. Number 2 is that you just close your eyes for 5 minutes. Just you inhale, breathe out. Take the air inside, take the air outside. 5 minutes is this kind of meditation if you do, that is very very good for your brain. Remember, now after that 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning you study English. Studying in the sense not just reading. Remember, most of us we misunderstand it. Studying in the sense you will have to keep your friend together. Who is your best friend? Your best friend is the thing but rough book. Whenever you come across difficult words, you write that particular word and you study. The information will remain for a longer time in your mind. If you don't do that, naturally our brain has got the habit of forgetting. So it may forget it. So for that reason I tell you, your best friend is rough book always. One who writes more in rough book will score more marks. This is what is my observation and experience. Now 6 to 6:10 in the morning you can have break. Just you go outside in the sense not onto the road, within your home compound, within the compound, and you just move here and there, or you can have water if you want. Then again you come and sit and read science from 6:10 to 7:10, again 1 hour. So 1 hour English you have read, 1 hour science you have read. Similarly 7:10 to 7:30 breakfast, 20 minutes are given here, more than sufficient. After the completion of the breakfast, you can go for some activities. Of course, I can mention here gifts. Sound mind in a sound body, because your health issues are also very important. You have to be very healthy now, because most of the physical activities are not done nowadays. You are found at home. For that reason I say you have some light exercise at home, or some indoor games you can have. For example, chess you can have, or what you call Ludo you can have. And these are the activities are called recreational activities. Recreational value, it is said. It is found in the training program also. Now next, after that 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. See, 2 hours continuously I have given for mathematics. See, mathematics is a special type of subject where it requires more writing work, written work. For that reason I tell you, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock you go for mathematics. Next 10 o'clock to 10:30, half an hour again activity. Any social work you can do. You can go and help your parents at home, and you can help your parents to bring some water. So all these things, you can water the plants in the garden. So many other activities can also be done. Now 10:30 to 12 o'clock afternoon, social science. Now this timetable it gets continued after that. I have not written on the board. Remember, 2 subjects are left out now. Which are the 2 subjects? That is Kannada or Hindi or Sanskrit. Anything. Okay, Hindi is the 3rd language. Kannada it may be a second or first language. Here English it may be first or second language. Remember, first language is for 125 mark. Other subjects are for 100 mark. Remember, you are going to write the examination only for 500 mark, not for 625 mark, because out of 625 marks, 125 marks have already been given by your teachers after viewing your performance in the FA examination and also activities. Now you are focusing only on 500 marks. In that first language question paper will appear for 100 marks, rest of them will appear for 80 marks. Altogether it will be 500 marks. Now the question comes here, sir, we have already done the revision, but there is no examination. And some students still they may be doing the revision. It is good. But remember, you might have done the revision, but once in a while you have to glance the revised part. ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಓದ್ತೀರಿ, ಬರಿತೀರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತೀರಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿವಸ ಹೋದಂತ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನನ್ನು ಓದಿದೀರೋ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಪೇಜಸ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓದಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಉಳಿತದೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವುದು ಟಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಾಸ್. ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಪೀಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ದಿ ಪೀಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪೀಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್? ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ 625ರಲ್ಲಿ 625 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. 2 ವರ್ಷದ ಮೊದಲು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ 625, 624 ಬಂತು ಅವಳಿಗೆ. ನಾನು ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತಂತೆ. ಆಗ ಅವಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಸರ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದಾಗಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಒಪ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಐ ನಾಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಅಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ ಟು 600 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 25 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಿನ ಓನ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅವರು ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಓದ್ತಾರೆ, ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಓದ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರೆದು ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಎನಿ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೈಡ್ or guide book, not required. You have got the textbook, you have got the notes book. That is, these two are more than sufficient to score the highest mark in the forthcoming SLC examination. Along with that, I want to give you some more hints. I told you to have more water every day, early morning and also in between, and go for veg food, vegetarian. I never say that you should not eat non-veg. You can have non-veg, but non-veg is it has got some oil contents. For that reason, our brain doesn't like oily food because it may not be so active. To keep your brain more active, have more water and more vegetarian food. ಸೊಪ್ಪು ತರಕಾರಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಬಹಳ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫುಡ್ಡಿನ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸಮೋಸ ತಿನ್ನುವುದಾಗ್ಲಿ, ಪಪ್ಸ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುವಂತ ಕೆಲವು ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು. ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಗುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆ ಫುಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾರ್ದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫುಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು, ನಾನು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದಿ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ 2 subjects, ಕನ್ನಡ, ಹಿಂದಿ, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್. There also you can put the table. Once again in evening, once again you can read English, science, GIPS, or you can what you call social work you can do, or you can mathematics also there. And I have got some examples with me. There are some students, look at here, and they write and study only mathematics throughout the day. ಯಾವತ್ತು ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಗಣಿತ ಮಾಡುದು, ಗಣಿತ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವತ್ತು ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಹಿಂದಿಯ ಅಥವಾ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ we are supposed to give weightage to each and every subject. Then only our gross marks will be increasing. ಏನು ಫೈನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ 625 ಅಲ್ಲಿ above 600 ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ 625 625 ಬರ್ಬೋದು. How it is because they concentrate on on all the subjects. Without concentrating on all the subjects, it is not possible to score the highest mark. This is for your kind information. Students, let me continue. Just look at this chart very clearly. There are 2 things you will observe here. One thing is that CCC, that is nothing but cyber, cinema, nothing but TV and cell phone. Now you are at home, so you will not go to cyber. Please don't go to cyber where you will lose your precious time. It's not required. TV, for example, if you sit in front of the TV, it's okay, no problem. But if you spend your entire time in front of TV, then it is a big loss. Remember, you watch TV only for news, nothing else. Don't go for even serial also. And third point I would like to touch, that's a cell phone. That is nothing but a mobile phone. Now, since you are at home, naturally you get attracted by the beautiful black small box. That is, what is that? Mobile phone. Please avoid mobile phone, not required. And there may be some online classes. Under that case, under the kind permission of your parents, you can make use of the mobile phone. Otherwise, please don't go to it. Now, next one, I want to tell you about plate. P-L-A-T-E. This is a word. Each letter gives you one meaning. P stands for postponement. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡುವ, ಇವತ್ತು ದಿವಸ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿಲ್ಲ. Today is not a good day, let us do tomorrow. And when tomorrow comes again, you think the same and you postpone it, so that you will lose the precious time. So each and every day is precious. That's your responsibility to use it. Your parents may not force you to read. They should not force you to read. You will have to read on your own. Now next one comes, that is the laziness. Somaritana. Of course, the students may not be lazy. I don't want to mention much about it. Don't be lazy. Be active. Please do some sort of work every day at home. Next, absenteeism. Of course, since you are at home now, there is no question of ಗೈರು ಹಾಜರಾಗುವಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶಾಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. I have already informed. Please prepare one home timetable beautifully and follow it exactly from today onward. You will succeed 100%. Next one is the television. I have said about the television, TV already. Please don't make use of it every now and then. Use it only for 1 hour maximum per day. Next one, excessive sleep. ತುಂಬಾ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈಗ ರಜೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, 8 ಗಂಟೆವರೆಗೆ ಕೂಡ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಕೆಲವರು. They never wake up. I told you, please wake up at 5 o'clock. And during daytime, please don't go to sleep. That is a very bad habit of sleeping during daytime. Please don't go to sleep. And remember, you have to make use of the time every now and then. Now next one, point number 3, if you come, is very important. I want to tell you here in front of you. You can make use of it 90% and above in a piece of paper you write down. If you already scored 90% and 95% and above in the preparatory examination, then you write down 100%. Then, but don't put arrow mark above, because more than 100% you can't get it. So for that reason, write down 95% and above. Then I can do it. Next, I can win. These 3 in a piece of paper you write down. Just paste it on the wall where you read, just in front of your reading table. And every day you can watch it. Don't keep on watching it. Don't waste the time on that. Just you watch it, and that will support you indirectly to improve your confidence. That for that reason I say. Next one, number 4, it is to hints to understand and follow the contents. Now, for example, in mathematics, when you see trigonometry, now hints are there. For example, SOH, CAH, TOA. What is that SOH? You know it. Sin theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse side. I don't have space here to draw it on the board. In my next session, if you want, I can just explain it. Similarly, cos theta is equal to opposite side divided by cos theta is equal to opposite adjacent side by hypotenuse side. Similarly, tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. How is it possible? This is just to remember. With the help of that, you can find out other formulas also. For example, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Similarly, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Similarly, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So all these formulas you can 100% you can find out. So basic concept you have to learn with the help of hint. Your teachers might have already given you so many hints. For example, when you come to English grammar, there are 12 tenses in that. It is possible to remember all 12 tenses with the help of fingers. If time permits, in my next session, I may teach you how to learn all the 12 tenses in an easy way. There is no question of by-hearting or something like that. It's an activity. If you go to learn through an activity, your brain will retain the contents for a longer time. For that reason, I tell you, always be happy and you study. Don't get any sort of tension when you go to study. Be happy, help others, and you study so that you will remember it for a longer time. Now, next one, drill and practice. Drill and practice is required to remember the formulas. ಸೂತ್ರಗಳನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಡ್ರಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮೀಕರಣಗಳು ಉಂಟು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ. x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. How do I remember? I learned when I was a student, when I was in 8th or 7th standard. But even now I remember because we used to do drill and practice. When you repeatedly, when you announce, then your brain will remember it for a longer time. Most of the times ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತೇವೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯದಿಂದ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತದೆ? ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತಾಗಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೆ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತು ಹೋಗುದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳುದುಂಟು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಮರ್ತು ಹೋದಾಗೆ ಆಗುದು ಮಾತ್ರ, ಮರ್ತು ಹೋಗಿರೋದು. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ when you go to write the exam, you write the answer for the known or the questions. If you don't know the answer, what do? You leave it. But at the end, ಕೆಲವು ಸಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ಲಾಶ್ ಆಗುದುಂಟು ತಲೆ, ಆಗ ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನು 2.5 or 3 hours ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ 15 minutes will be given for you to read the question paper. In that case, why is it given 15 minutes? Because you will remember it now. You will stage by stage you go to plan to write the answer. And most of the students, they may not read the questions properly. No, everyone has to read. Then only you will be given permission to write the answer. Remember, this is very very important. And don't come out of the examination hall before the completion of the duration. ಕೆಲವರು 1-1.5 ಗಂಟೆ ಬರೆದು ಸೀದಾ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರೋದು, ಹಾಗಾಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಕೊನೆಯವರೆಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. There should not be any sort of malpractice. Now, repetition of the contents or lessons. Remember, in social subject, there are 39 lessons in the SSLC. But remembering all the 39 lessons is quite difficult. For that reason, I will give you some ideas. First, you read 5 lessons. Again, you do the revision a little bit. Glance the pages. Then again 5 lessons. Otherwise, if you keep on reading 10, 20, 30 lessons, then naturally you forget the previous contents. So to remember, every now and then you have to go through, you have to do the revision. So repetition is counted very much, especially in social subject. And also you have to arrange all the years in a book according to ascending or descending order. In front of that, if you write the importance of that particular year, 100% you will remember it. Now, regarding the preparation of short notes or synopsis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನು, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಓದಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಗ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಉಂಟಾದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಬರುವಾಗ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಓದಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಓದಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಯು ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ವೈಟ್ ಈಸಿ. Now, group study and sharing of knowledge. There is no question of group study ಈಗ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಬೇಕಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೋದು. Now, singing or recitation of songs of languages during the pre-period. For example, ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆರ್ ಹಿಂದಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 10th one, 11th one, 12th one ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ಸೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಟ್ಸೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗೈಡ್, ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕರು. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಪಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಯು ನೀಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತು, ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಟೂರ್ ಅಂತ. ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಲಕ್ಕಿ, ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ. ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಹೆಲ್ದಿ at home, safe at home. Remember, your parents are your guides, and if at all you require any sort of problem, you please go to your parent and discuss in front of them very freely. They will give you the solution. Remember, you will be writing the SLC examination and you will succeed in the SLC examination. And if you require my session further, again after few days I can pass my presentation, my orientation program. And remember, I would like to thank the dynamic personality, the president of Manshar Group, Beltangadi, Umar Asakaf Tangal sir, and also he is the president of SSF Karnataka State, India. So I thank him very much. Along with that, I thank all my friends, all my students who have observed this particular orientation program, which have done it with a small effort. Hope you will push it and give me your feedback. Please send your feedback. And if at all you would like to have any sort of changes, I can make it. And today I have touched only the general issues, and in future I can go for even the specific issues also, subject wise also it is possible. And also I thank my beloved friend Mr. Sadiq Malabettu. Very favoritely we call him as Sadiq Master, who has given me a lot of guidelines and support to organize this particular session. Thank you one and all. May God bless you. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Try to live up, live up, live up. Thank you very much.